It. Every time I pop on TikTok, everybody got a million spaces whining about me, whining about everybody else. So I'm here now, looking for people. Okay, let me get some people. I'm gonna just start adding a lot of people in here. I'm gonna add a few people in here. I tried that way. All right.
Okay, so you do know that everyone does not have African descent, correct?
What now, dear?
You do know not everyone has African descent, correct?
Well, everybody came out of Africa at one point, right?
That is not correct, sir.
Okay, where did they come from, ma'am?
Listen, I know my people didn't come from Africa because I've done my genealogy.
Okay, where did they come from?
I did not find an African on my tree, and it have not. So y'all want us to claim something that we have no ties to?
Then don't claim it. Then don't claim it, sweetie. Don't
not
claim it.
going to.
Right.
What foundation did you build when the buildings was already here?
Which ones?
All of the ones that we foreigners.
Okay. There were buildings here. I don't disagree with that.
Okay, so what's foundational? I'm confused about the foundational at this point.
Of the United States. That's what's foundational. There was no
You're talking
United...
about the corporation. You're talking about the corporation part.
Oh, this plebiscite battle. Oh, okay. Oh, this is plebiscite battle. Okay.
Hey, yeah, she's one of those 14th Amendment deniers. Family, there's been a new split or new grift from the Moorish Science Temple. So a lot of them are now grifting towards they are the kings of Britain, UK. Right. Yeah. So there's a grift. Now they gave up on a sovereignty in America, and they're saying, you know what, man, the hell with America. We are the true kings of the UK, Britain Empire. So our jurisdiction is way, not only does American jurisdiction don't apply to them, but they are the jurisdiction now. They make it apply to whoever they want. So I think that's what she's on right now. She's part of that Moorish Science Temple evolution version of what they were before under Noble Drew Ali and the whole drive without a license. I think they moved past from driving without a license, or maybe they still there. But they believe that they are the kings and queens, the true kings and queens of Britain. Britain Empire, UK. I talked to a guy in person on this. It was like the most confusing conversation ever. So it looks like sis is on that type of term.
That's that prison talk. Okay, here we go with that shit.
I ain't been to prison.
Buildings here. I don't disagree with that.
Okay, so what's foundational? I'm confused about the foundational at this point.
Of the United States. That's what's foundational. There was no
You're talking about the corporation. You're talking about the corporation part.
Oh, this plebiscite babble. Oh, okay. Oh, this is plebiscite babble. Okay, that's that prison talk. Okay, here we go with that shit.
I ain't been to prison. I asked you a question.
That's plebiscite babble. Okay, that's
because you said the beginning of America, and we know you just agreed that it was already here. So now I'm asking you, what foundation did you build? And you said America. So the only other question is, you must mean America, the corporation, because there is a difference, a distinct one.
We're talking about the country of the United States.
Okay, what about it?
That's what I'm talking about.
So you built it where? What did you build? Tell us where did you build it at? What did y'all build?
The entire wealth of this nation.
Show it. Where is it? Where can we find this documentation that y'all built it?
What you mean? Slavery. That's what slavery was.
Okay, it was stuff here before slavery. And you know it. It was whole civilizations, Mississippian civilizations. Mm-hmm. And I'm a descendant of the Mississippi mound builders. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so who built the United States?
We did.
Okay, who was the we?
Listen, we built it. Invaders came, tore it down, did a quote unquote reset, right? And then act like y'all built it. It is a plethora of documented information that is way before any African came here. And you're not going to talk about the countries that sold other people. Africans sold other Africans. Y'all don't want to ever talk about.
Hold on. Okay, let's slow it down because see, a lot of these spaces, people get to babbling like this. We're gonna have some decorum.
Ain't nobody babbling. I'm telling the
You,
truth. And y'all
ma'am,
hate
you're
it too
babbling,
much
ma'am. You're
more.
gonna have some decorum. No, 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 no,
DA
no, 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 no.
dropped
No,
everybody
no,
to have a one-on-one with you, and you
what you're
ran.
gonna do, ma'am? You're not gonna talk over me and just keep babbling. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do plebiscite babble because you're all over the place. We're gonna have
Tariq,
decorum. We're gonna have some decorum, ma'am. We're gonna have decorum.
no, what we gonna have? Why don't we
No,
have
no,
some
no, no, no,
truth
no, no,
telling?
no, 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 no,
Damn the
no, no, no,
decorum,
no, 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 no.
decorum, tell the
No, no,
truth.
no, 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 ma'am, ma'am, ma'am,
No, no,
ma'am.
no, 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 no,
Yes,
Tariq.
yes, 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 yes. We're gonna have decorum. We're not doing that. We no, 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 no. We're not gonna do one of these Section 8 spaces where people are gonna do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You're just saying stuff and none of it's not making sense, and then you start talking about the corporation. We're doing all that plebiscite babble. Now elaborate on what you're trying to say, ma'am. Hold on, slow down.
I'm not trying to say
All
anything. What
right,
I'm
let's slow that
saying
down though.
is,
Let's slow.
Yeah, he's dealing with her, man. Yeah, he is certainly better than me. Cause I would have to kick her off. Like I'm not even interested in talking to anybody like her. Yeah, she's that wild and out of control. I'm good. I that's when I'm gonna invite the stronger people who are stronger at dealing with people like that. That's when get I'm gonna ask and send for the Holy FBA Codex TB1 SLLE 44 V4 Vengeance. Yeah, DJ Focus. I'm gonna call in, you know, the mercenary squad. Like, hold on. Yeah, because she is too triggering for me. She ain't gonna stop at all. Ask a question, she asks a question, you go to answer it. She just stomp all through your answers. It's like, so you don't want no answers. You just want to rant and ramble and say the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I mean, or I'll just let her just say it over and over and over again and be like, are you done? Are you done? And then that's it. Okay, have a good day. But no way I'm going back and forth with her.
Slow that down.
everyone does not have African descent.
Okay.
Not every that 1% of the descendants of the chattel slavery are here today, because a whole lot of them did not come here from no Africa. We know they didn't. This is why they have changed the website.
Okay, I know that. I know that there were. I know
some
that there
people
were.
saying that you ain't. So which one are you saying? We are from Africa, or are you not?
There are some of us are from Africa.
Okay.
So what's the argument? I don't
There's
even know
not
what
an argument.
I don't
But
even
if
know
you
what your
think you're
argument
going to come
is.
here, see, we already know that this is a land grab. We're not slow. Okay.
What's the land? Man, what are you talking? Okay. You have to have all over the
Common
place.
sense ain't common.
It goes into a land grab, and
Common sense ain't common.
you're the
So this is the extended version what I was playing earlier, right? Because people, I guess the thing is now, I guess people re-uploading Tariq's TikTok debates, and some people put them in parts and whole thing. So I found the whole thing. Well, I think it might be even longer than this.
mound builders and
It's common sense ain't common.
okay. Who built the United States? Let's go back there because we know
Oh yeah, facts.
United
This is my
States.
squad.
A
Yeah, nah,
copper-colored Indian
she's
is
too much for
mentioned in them
me.
treaties, and we know Indian is a colonial. I'm Quapaw, aka Agapa. That is the tribe that I'm representing, Saracen,
Got it.
who was forced to sign a Louisiana Purchase, right? So if he was forced to sign a Louisiana Purchase, don't that mean he was here first? If he had to sign it,
Okay.
right?
Now, the tribe that you're connected with, are you federally recognized?
I don't need federal requisition for that's
Right.
flowing in my veins, but I do have
Right.
the ancestral land with 2 indigenous graveyards on them, though.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So here's the problem. See, a lot of these tribes have kicked out the black members, ma'am. Kicked out the black members a long time ago. They've been whitening up. Those tribes have been infiltrated.
Duh.
Yeah.
When they made Calvin Coolidge honorary Sioux chief, we knew
Right.
that. So now
So
what you
a lot of these tribes, and I'm not disagreeing with you. There were yes, the Mardi Gras Indians are based on the black Aboriginal people in New Orleans and Mississippi. I know this.
Thank you so much. That's all I wanted you to say. Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
I was about to say, man, I wanted to ask you, Tariq. I don't got no problem with claiming FBA, but the Discord come when like y'all be claiming that we not indigenous. That's what people be having a problem at. But clear as day,
Who said that? Who said that?
Some of your people do be saying that.
No.
Tariq.
What am I? No. Stop that. Some of my people shit. I don't have no people. It's 43 million foundational Black Americans.
Yeah, Linwood, I'm kind of like confused on what you're asking. I do got a little headache though. I ain't gonna lie. So it's kind of hard for me to focus on what I'm reading today. Got a little headache. So Linwood, click the link and can you explain yourself freely what you disagree with and what you agree with? All right, Linwood. So I put the link in the chat. If you prefer the phone number, then ask for the phone number. But the link's in the chat. Linwood, click it so we can understand exactly what you disagree with and exactly what you agree with, if there's anything. But just saying stuff in the chat over and over and over is not going to prove your point. So you could click the link and join the panel and you can express what you're saying, or you can ask for the phone number, but it don't make any sense to be spewing in the chat, like distracting people. Then what? Linwood, I'm giving you the link to call in, but I'm going to time you out, Linwood, 'cause it looks like you're trolling. It looks like you might be one of those, you might be one from Ghanaian, Nigerian troll farms. Look like you might be, you might be over there working. So go ahead and click the link, Linwood. I don't want to time you out. I would rather just let you express yourself. Linwood, I'm gonna just keep deleting your messages. So it's like pointless to keep talking. Just click the link, or I'm gonna delete your messages and just delete you eventually.
I ain't got no people. I speak for me.
You don't believe that?
Yeah, I speak for me. Y'all ask me something. Y'all get off that bullshit. Y'all meet some random person. They tell you something that you don't like, and then y'all come to me. Well, somebody told me that they came over here on a train from Ethiopia. And I don't give a fuck. I don't know what they're told. What they're telling you. I don't monitor everybody. I'm not nobody's leader. If you got a question for me, I'll give you the answer. Yeah, I've always said that there are Black indigenous people here. Always. I've always said that. Even in the Hidden Colors, the first one we did, we were the first to talk about the Black Aboriginal people here. Nobody was talking about that before no damn Hidden Colors. We've been telling people about Black Aboriginal people on this land. But the reality is that we were mixed in with some of the Africans who came over, and there was an ethnic genesis. That's not a far-fetched concept. Does that make sense?
Sis, and I ain't trying to have no argument with you.
We're not arguing. We're talking passionately, brother. We're not arguing. No. I don't have a problem with you. I respect the question. No. We're just talking passionately. No argument whatsoever. But I don't like when people get accusatory and say, well, I didn't say this, and telling me what somebody else said that I don't even know. I don't know who you talk to. So yeah, y'all don't bring something to me from somebody that I don't know. I don't know what y'all been told. All right? There you go. All right, thank you.
All these fake $5 Indians. You heard it from Tariq.
Right.
Respect Tariq, FBA, nobody here. Yeah, I think the problem is with this TikTok shit is people think too monolithically of Black.
Man, boy, you there?
I'm here, sir. I'm still learning.
Oh shit. All right, go ahead, man. So what were you spewing in the chat?
Well, because I was listening to the woman when she spoke, and there was some things she said. I'm like, is she serious right now? Like, no Africans, or only 1% of Africans from the slave trade are here? No. I thought that was a little wacky. But when you go to now, foundational Black American, I went to research this. It's not a legal term. Like if I go to the U.S. Census and look at the racial categories for Black people, it's going to say Black and or African American. Now I don't use African American at all because I think it's a Jesse Jackson confusing
No,
term.
it is. But hold on. Do you know? Okay, when you say legal term, explain to me now. A guy who researched this better than you. Explain to me how a name of an ethnonym becomes legal. Can you explain that to us right now?
A name of excuse me, what was that again?
Okay, when you identify a lineage, Mexican or like, for example, you had the Ethiopians and now the Eritrean. Okay, what is in America? What is the process of making a name of a people? Can you say it's not legal?
It's not a
What's the
legal.
process?
It's not a legal stat. Like okay, it's
Right,
not a legal
right. Oh,
stat.
no,
Like
no, no, no. Right now, I got that. Listen to me now. What is the
okay.
process in making it legal?
Either a group of people will lobby for it, and the
Okay,
federal
stop right there.
government will say
Start right there. Do you know? You just said African American was on there, right?
yes, it's on the census.
Okay. Do you know how African American became on the census? Do you know how? And nobody was lobbying, by the way. So I'm gonna save you some time. Do you know how it became popular where it's used today?
Now,
No, not now. I'm asking you a question.
yes, I'm going to
Listen.
answer your question. I'm going to answer your
Okay,
question,
but answer
but
it directly. Don't bush me back. No. That's it. Just answer it directly. Do you know how? Because I know exactly what I'm talking about. But do you know how African American is used today? The process. Do you know what the process was?
only thing I knew was Jesse Jackson.
Okay, right.
All
You
I
see?
know. That's all I
Okay.
know. I'm being honest. I'm being
Okay,
honest.
good. It's the same way Tariq Nasheed introduced Foundation Black America, the same way Adolf did, bro. It was nothing legally binding. All Jesse Jackson did, he did the same exact thing. Hey, we should be called this, and he had liberal media come behind him and just put it in on the papers, do shows on it, and it just been on. Then they put it on forums. Nothing, no lobbyists, no legal, no vote, no Congress, absolutely nothing. The same exact way we're doing for ADOS and FBA. Same exact way, bro. So you don't have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Ain't no legal. No. That's either wrong or right. Jesse Jackson introduced African American the same exact way Yvette Carnell introduced ADOS the same exact way Tariq Nasheed introduced FBA. Nobody did anything different from each other. It's the same exact way. Public use. The only difference is that liberal media, Jewish media, got behind African American and they pushed it and they put
as
it
a
in papers,
term.
put it on. But listen, there's nothing legal about it. Just put it on forums. Hey, you want to fill this out? Hey, you got to select Black or African American. Nothing, no legal process, no court, nothing. So what you're saying was just nothing, Bird. Okay, so that's done. Next point. Now, what's your next point with Tariq Nasheed?
Well, before we go any further, I know you are this strong FBA person, and I'm just trying to.
I gotta mute you because this next point, I don't need no flowers. Just the next point, brother. Next point, because I cooked you there. It was nothing legal binding with African American. You just made that shit up. All right. So now it was a suggestion, just like Tariq Nasheed and Yvette Carnell. The difference is liberal media got behind it and pushed it and put it on forums. That's it. All right. Now unmute yourself and go to the next point because I want to go point by point by point so I can finish the show. I don't want to bush me babble today.
Well,
Okay, so now what's your next point? Cause we're past that. What's the next point you had with issue with Tariq Nasheed? You said something about trademark. What's up with that?
the FBA slogan is a trademark. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's like a business. It's like it's a patent on the U.S. Like if you and I were to use that, for example, we can get sued for copyright infringement because it's a legal
No,
term for a business.
no. Okay, again, hey, let me ask you this.
Okay.
FBA, look, you just said it. You said Foundation Black American. You said for business, right?
Yes, it's a business.
Right. Not a lineage, right?
It's not a lineage.
No, yeah, I'm saying the trademark is not on the lineage. The trademark is on a business, right?
Yeah, it's on a business. That's what I
Okay.
read,
Do
research and
you
read.
right? Do you see the difference? See, because you research, but your comprehension is low. Do you see the difference between a lineage and a business? We just spoke about African American, right? When Jesse Jackson introduced African American, okay, is that a business or was he identifying a lineage?
He was a well. I don't know what
Yeah,
Mr.
see,
Jackson. I have to ask that question.
yeah,
If Mr. Jackson was in his place of mind, I have to ask him that question
no,
because
no.
I was
This is
trying to figure that question
I
out.
gotta mute you. I gotta mute you. See, bro. See, the thing is, you're not ready to ever talk with me. All right, you're not ready. You don't got to ask him the question. It's public information, dumbass. If you research it, you can read what his intentions was. It's not private. His intentions was very public. He spoke about it publicly, and you claim you're a researcher. You're not a researcher, bro. You just repeat shit. You're a repeater. Now, you just said FBA as a trademark. It is trademarked, right? And that's very smart to trademark a term that you believe is going to pop in the future. Yes, you trademark it, but let me tell you something. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you something. When does a trademark lose its trademark license or its
Typically around,
trademark?
typically around
Huh?
20 years. Typically around 20
Okay.
years.
Give me some of the reasons why it would lose its trademark
If
power.
you didn't pay for the trademark in time to keep it as a legal patent to the original creator.
How about this one? If people use it to identify themselves, does it lose its trademark ability?
Now we're going into the legal situation.
No, dude. Yeah, trademark is a legal thing. You just said it. It's trademark. That means you get legally held accountable if you use it inappropriately. So
Yeah,
I'm asking you a question.
for the
Okay,
original creator.
okay. I got to mute you again. You're just babbling, bro. I'm asking you. See, I've researched this stuff. You're an idiot. Now I told you I had a PDF for you, family. All this is in my PDF. This trademark stuff. So I'm off the top of the head with this. I could share. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my PDF. Unmute yourself, clown. But be quiet though. Don't say another word. Now I'm gonna educate you from my PDF that I have on the trademark,
Why
right?
are you
So
so
no. Don't tell me who. Don't tell me why I'm so. I am who I am. On some King Von shit. I am who I am.
you guys are
Now,
very angry, man. I'm not trying to do that.
no. Okay, dude. All right, look. I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready to pull up the PDF. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you just cry and complain. My man calling here with the smoke and get mad when the same vibes is back at him. What the hell wrong with you, man? Zesty ass. Now, family, let me pull the PDF up. All right. So now I'm gonna invite them back on once I got it up. So we can read together about the trademark, the FBA trademark. That's right. And I did see a few more emails last night for folks who want with the PDF. So yes, I do got a PDF where it explains all this stuff. Family, you could just go right to it. Control F, type in trademark, and it gets right to it. For trolls like him, for farm trolls out of Russia like him. All right, let me get to the business. Okay, and then I'm going to invite them back on, and we're going to read together. But all the complaining about how I talk, man, miss me with that, man. Man up. All right, so I'm gonna invite them back in, but I read them with the zesty complaining. Okay. Let me share my screen. Are you there? All
I'm
right.
still
Okay.
learning. Yes, I see
Okay.
a
Cool.
mockery of Jewish people here.
Okay. Cool. Jewish people. Shut up. Matter of fact,
That's
one more.
that's what
One more thing. One more thing, and you're going back in the waiting room. Now, be quiet and learn. But if you say one more thing while I'm trying to teach, you're going back in the waiting room. Don't. You're off mute. I'm not going to mute you, but you have some discipline, some decorum, and be quiet and let me educate you on trademark real fast. So now, look, family, you do this too. All I'm doing is Control F, and I just type in trademark. Y'all can find things like this all day in the. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, well, different way. Let me get to it. Bless you. Maybe the PDF don't where respond right now.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Can you go back up a little?
No. Be quiet. I'll go back up. I'm trying to get to the trademark. Trying to get to the trademark. Not going back up. I'll go back up after I get to the trademark part.
Hey Siri.
Hopefully I got it in here.
Dad. Is that easy?
So now this what I cooked him yesterday about black being a proper noun. He didn't know that, but it's all here. It's all here.
What's that website, sir? I'm interested to find out.
Website. He talking about.
Or what are you looking at? Because I want to take a look at that as well on my spare time.
Nah, I don't share my resources, man. It costs money.
How much?
500. And you got it.
$500 for this research? Is this the Library of Congress?
That's a tether fee, man. What the hell, bro? Don't get mad at me. That's
No,
the fee.
I'm actually just interesting about the information because this is actually pretty interesting stuff you got on the screen here.
It's for a tether. It's 500.
Well, I'm not a tether.
Matter of fact,
I'm from Virginia. I'm from the
yeah,
state
bro,
of Virginia, bro.
wait.
State of
Aren't you
Virginia.
aren't you that mulatto? You mulatto, right?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Well, I know you're not
Hell no.
FBA.
Hell no. I'm not no fucking mulatto. No, brother. No.
That's
I'm a
okay because
full-fledged black brother. I'm a full-fledged black man.
I had no idea what that is. You know, the full-fledged
Wow.
black man. A lot of tethers say the same thing, and I got to cook them and correct them.
Okay.
Yeah,
In today's new terms, I am a foundational black American.
I don't believe that at all.
I actually am. I'm from the state of Virginia, born and raised. Never been
Nah.
outside the United States, never been to the Caribbean, none of that shit.
Have you ever been to the farm?
Oh, plenty of times. My father's a farmer. Well, my father was a farmer before he passed away.
Really?
Yeah, he was a
So
farmer.
you gonna admit that from everybody?
A farmer? Shit, my grandfather was a farmer. I mean, they did little small.
Wait,
farm
so
work.
they pay all of them to farm?
No, not sharecropping. No, they own the land.
Nah, I didn't say sharecropping. I'm saying on a farm that Russia set up. That they were working over there.
No, not at all. Like I'm talking farm. Actually, they own land. They produce their own food, their own crops, things of that nature. So I'm very used to that part of farming.
I don't know about that.
In that context, yeah.
Nah, I think you part of that Russian farm, bro.
Russian
I
farm.
think
So you think
Yeah,
the
I think
Russians are influencing non-white black travelers to sabotage FBA?
why would I think that? Why would I think that?
I mean, I'm just kind of figuring that out. Like, okay, what does Russia? I mean, I know Russia's been playing with African politics for a minute.
Hey, look. You said you asked me what I think. Aren't you smart? Go Google it.
I mean, I read the news regularly, so
No. Right now, no. As I'm looking for what I'm looking for, because I don't want you to look through my PDF with me. Go just Google it real fast. What you just said. What the question you asked me about my what I thought. Ask that. Is that a reality on Google? That's all. Then you could come back and give your own answer to that. Yeah, you got time. Yeah, so go ask Google. Go ask Google exactly what you asked me or what I thought. And see if it's a reality.
Yes, actually, it says here in recent years, Russia has significantly expanded its influence across Africa, leveraging military cooperation, resource extraction, and disinformation campaigns to secure a strategic foothold. Since its 2022 invasion of Ukraine, Russia has sought to consolidate diplomatic gains and secure allies, portraying its efforts as a counterbalance to Western power. So they mainly give African nations arms.
Wait, hold on. You was no. You was asking me like a sarcastic way. So you think Russia? And it turned out that's a fact.
I mean, it is a fact. I mean, I'm actually, it is a fact because I've been hearing.
Yeah, but the way you asked me though, like that was my personal conspiracy belief, and it turned out that's a real factual thing. So now what? It's real now. So now what?
Now
what?
The main question I would ask is, what is the?
No, it's true. No, wait, no, stop.
I mean, because we're not involved in any foreign war.
I gotta mute you. You got to go back to why you asked that question. You asked the question as though it's like a gotcha question. So you think Russia is paying people to throw FBAs, and it turned out it's true. Now what? So speak to that. So it's true now. So now speak to that. Speak to the question that you asked me. So it's actually true now.
It's
I want you to
true
come
in
off.
the context of diplomatic, like with the diplomacy, but I
Uh,
mean, but I,
wait. We don't care about what you think. See, when you asked me what I think, I didn't give it to you. I said, go Google it. Then you found out it was true. See, I never gave you a thought. I just said Google it. All right. So now I don't want to hear your thoughts on it. You Googled it. But you was acting like I had a conspiracy mindset. Oh, FBA's you guys are so important that Putin got to go and troll you guys and mislead you guys and sabotage, pay people to sabotage you. Turned out it's true. So yeah, so we don't care about his limitations on sabotaging us, undermining us. We don't care what you think. The fact that he's even thinking about us like that is crazy. Like we're a small, they always say 13% of the population, small, insignificant group. That's interesting because you got a whole different superpower country over there with us in their mind, sabotaging us, underpaying people like you to undermine and sabotage us. I find that interesting. All right, so now family. So I found what I'm looking for.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that question,
Nah, I don't want you to interrupt me. Because I pretty much found what I'm looking for. Okay. So families, this is what's in my PDF. Yeah. Okay. So now I asked this fool a question and he gave a stupid answer, which he does. See, I don't give dumb answers. I said, go Google it yourself. So if you trademark a word and it becomes a nationality, does it lose its trademark? Answer, it probably will eventually. Trademark law says a word can't be trademarked or can lose protection if it becomes generic, like FBA is becoming. So it doesn't matter that it's trademarked. Once it becomes generic, like FBA is headed that way, it loses its trademark automatically. Used as a look, it says generic, used as a common term by everyone. Now, obviously, it won't be every last person, but enough people using it to identify themselves. Trademark gone. It says primarily descriptive of a group of people like a nationality or ethnicity, and we know FBA is used as a nationality and ethnicity. So, yes, it loses trademark, dummy. So, oh, Tariq, he trademarked. Yeah, but that goes away. The more people use it, bye-bye. And that's the whole goal. Like he promotes it as an ethnonym, as a name of a lineage. Now watch this. So if you trademark, let me make this bigger. That's killing me. Okay. I got it bigger now. Okay. So if you trademark a word like Zimbabwe for clothing, and later it becomes the actual recognized name of a nationality or ethnicity, or ethnic identity, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, or a court might cancel your trademark. Troll. Why? Why would FBA be canceled as a trademark? It's no longer distinctive. It would be unfair to let one person own the name of an entire people. That's why Tariq be cooking y'all. He says, how can somebody own a lineage? It could be considered deceptive, misleading, or improperly exclusive. Example, you can't trademark American or Nigerian for your exclusive use in most categories. They're geographic indicators and seen as public domain. All right. So he gets cooked, family. Already had to waiting on a guy like him. If a word is used to describe a people, but not nationality accepted, not nationally accepted yet, is it wise to trademark it now to protect it? So the question, if a word like FBA is used to describe a people, but not nationally accepted yet, is it wise to trademark it, Tariq Nasheed, to protect it? Answer, yes, dude, you're dead. You're dead. So yeah, he's a smart man. You're dumb. Yes, with some smart conditions. If you coin or adopt a term that describes your movement, people, or identity, hasn't gained national recognition yet, and you want to protect it from outsiders like this tether on the panel, twisting or profiting off it, trademarking it now is a smart move. This lets you what, Tariq Nasheed? Control how the term is used commercially, e.g. on merch, books, branding, prevent corporations or culture votes like this tether right here from watering it down or exploiting it, and build legal muscle around it before it blows up. Build legal muscle around it before it blows up. It's smart to trademark something like that. So it says, think of it like putting a fence around your word while it grows into a cultural force. But here's the catch. If the term becomes too generic or political, it might lose protection down the line. That's what we all want, even Tariq Nasheed. Okay, so it says you must actively use that trademark in commerce, not just sitting on it. So he got to use it if you want to keep it around. It says legal strategy if you're playing the long game. Trademark the word in key categories, e.g., clothing, media, services. It says why it helps, secures commercial use, and blocks copycats like this tether. Build brand value around it. The more people associate the word with your group vision, the stronger the case. Monitor how it's used. Challenge improper or exploitative uses. Because you hear people now trying to like make it mean something else. It says be ready for legal pushback if it becomes widely cultural or national. The USPTO may eventually say it belongs to the public. You see what happens? It belongs to the public. So in summary, if your word becomes a nationality or identity, it can lose trademark protection because no one can own the name of a people, fool. And then it says, if your word is still growing in cultural use, trademark it now is a smart power move. So you hear that, Tether? This is a smart power move. It protects your narrative and locks down the bag before others try to flip it. So this is a smart power move. Okay.
Okay, I do have a question.
Well, no,
As you're
next,
talking,
not on that. Because we again, you got cooked on that, so we're moving. That's twice. I cooked on African American, and now you got cooked on the trademark. Next question, so I could teach
let me ask you a
my
question,
people.
if I can.
Not on
I
that, not
can.
on that.
Well, I'm
We're
gonna ask
off
you.
that.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask you a question on that, but
No, we're moving off that completely. All right. I'm not going to go around in circles with you. I'm not going to circle or talk with you. It turned out even AI said that's a smart thing to do. You get to gatekeep it. Right. We're going to gatekeep it until it becomes a generic use. Then when it blows up and it's being used on TV and papers and everything, when people would know exactly what it is and what it's supposed to be. Nobody got to say, no, it actually means a group of fucking coyotes. So it's perfectly trademarked to protect it, and the goal is to make it a generic term for people of the lineage. So you can ask a question or something else, because I want to continue to share information with the lineage who support
okay.
it.
So there was a number of questions I wanted to ask, though, because it
Yeah.
was interesting that statement. Um, the question I had is FBA or ADOS more of an ethnic city than a race?
Not a race,
And
man.
okay,
No,
it's
it's
not
not
a
a
race.
race.
It's not a race, so it's going to be an ethnic city.
It's the name of an ethnic group.
Ethnic group. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was just curious to know that. Now, what is
Mhm.
going to be ethnic about foundational Black America or American descendants of slaves?
They're interchangeable. It doesn't matter. Just like how you say African American, that's another term people describe the lineage. So, you could say Negro, color, like those are terms that were or just flat out black, like black people. Like sometimes you don't got to say American. You could just say, yo, the black guy, and people will know exactly what you're talking about. So all those are different terms to describe the lineage.
What do you think about your scholars that may look at this as a dismissive
Sir,
internet
sir,
term?
sir, sir,
Because I'm
it's
at,
supposed to. Wait. You said this. Wait, repeat that again.
okay, thank you for being courteous. Because I definitely want to have a courteous discussion here. What would you say if your political scholars was saying, hey, as I've heard recently, that this thing is sort of like an internet thing, it's not going to really go anywhere, it's really a quote unquote hate group? What would you say to that?
What's a hate group?
Somebody that despises somebody because they're not something that you
No. You said hate groups. So hate groups come under a name. Like, are you saying like who? Like what name is the hate group under?
anti-African, anti-immigrants,
No, but
anti-African
who? No,
immigrants.
but who? Who is the
Um,
group?
the group, well, the group that's being called the hate group is FBA.
Okay, what about ADOS?
ADOS is being linked upon as right-wing conservatives
What about Freedmen?
who hate the
No, what
Freeman.
about Freedmen? Yeah,
Freeman's
you
I've
see?
never heard.
Yeah, you
I've heard of
yeah,
Freeman's
good.
only in the context of the savings bank, savings and trust, but
Yeah,
I never
because
heard much
no,
about Freeman's.
see, okay. So the saving trust was for who?
Recently freed African slaves.
No, you're stupid. It was for freedmen. They're literally called freedmen. The
Okay,
Freedmen Bureau
yes,
was for, yeah. The
yes,
Freedmen Bureau was for freedmen. The Freedmen Bank was for freedmen. You're
yes.
dumb, bro. You're not ready, man.
People who were free from slavery.
Yeah, there was freedmen. Nobody was called African at that time, bro. African is like what you said. 1990 is when the term African was associated with the lineage, right? So
I
you're
think that
dumb
was
again.
80. I think that was
No,
1980.
no, no,
But
no,
I
no, no,
go
no,
to do the
no, no,
research.
no, 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 no. This is me you're talking to. It was like 1989. That's like 1990. Okay, you
Yeah,
could go Google
1990.
that. Yeah. This is me you're talking to now. But go on. Okay, so now I answered that question. You want to say FBA is a hate group, and that's exactly why it's being trademarked. So see how what you just said? See, it can't be framed like that. And who's that political leader that said that? I think you made that up.
Well, I'll name the names.
Yeah.
K,
Well, just one.
K,
Just, just one. Let's do
Roland
one at a
Martin.
time.
Roland Martin in
Okay.
particular has called it
He's a
a.
wait. Slow down. He's a scholar.
I mean, well,
'Cause-
Texas A&M
no,
person, yeah.
no. Yeah, he's a college graduate. He's not a scholar. Not a scholar, bro. So you just lied. Not a scholar. Yeah, he got cooked by Richard Spencer on Who Are the Egyptians? They both were wrong. They did all right. So okay. So
Well, the
next, so you're
Egyptians
not
are
a
African, aren't they? They
no.
are
Okay,
African.
listen. You're being dumb again. What type of African are the Egyptians?
Well, on that continent is an African.
No. They're
Or
called
country.
They're called North
Well, North
Africans, bro.
Africans.
Okay,
They're still
right.
African.
No, but they feel it. Yeah, but when you say African, see, that's how dumb you are. When you say African, you think of a Kunta Kinte looking ass person. You don't think of Muammar Gaddafi. So Egyptians were more the lighter Middle Eastern looking people, North African, which is right now. And sub-Saharan Africa, bro, would be would be like most of the diaspora and most what we say Africans today. So you wrong guy again. So Roland Martin got cooked by Richard Spencer
So
on
why?
who's the
So
Egypt.
why
Wait,
would
no,
Northern
no, no,
Africa
no,
be?
no. You call Richard Spencer. I mean, you call Roland Martin a scholar. He's not a scholar. So now try again. That's why, bro, you easy, man. Try again. He's not a scholar. Try again.
Okay.
And let me ask you this:
Henry
what's his
Louis
ethnicity?
Gates,
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, bro. Do you know how dumb he is? You
Harvard
talking about Junior,
graduate.
right? Okay,
I'm
yeah, but you
talking
talking about okay, but you talking about Junior, right?
Henry Louis Gates Jr. They
Yeah,
want the
you talking about him, huh?
Yes, that guy.
Okay, do you know his dumb ass said that FBA's fought with the the Confederates? Yes, that Harvard graduate that is dumb. See. Okay, wait. No. Okay, you're dumb. Just because you got a degree in engineering don't make you a history teacher. Okay, just because he got a degree in psychology or whatever else, don't make him a history teacher, bro. Is his degree in history?
Okay, each
Because
his own.
no, ain't no each his own. He's a scholar in a field. Is it history? If it's not, shut up. You gotta have you gotta be a scholar in history. You can't be a scholar in let's say anthropology and or not that. You can't be a scholar, let's say in biology, and then or something to do with dinosaurs, and all of a sudden you know about Black history. No, Africans, no, they don't necessarily equate. So you were wrong about both of them. neither one was scholar in history, because you can't say that we fought for the Confederacy and be taken serious.
I don't believe that part. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
If he did say that, because I didn't hear it as a disclaimer.
Okay, wait. Hey, brother. Okay, not brother, other. You're on my channel. Everything I say, I can pull up a clip and let the person talk. Okay? When I say something somebody said, I got it. I don't go find it, freestyle find it. I don't ask you to find it. I got it. Anything I say, I got it. I got him saying that, just like I got John Henry Clark lying. I know it sounds, oh no, but yeah, when I play it, you guys get emotional. So anything I say, I got it. Now, those are not our scholars. They're not scholars in history. And Henry Louis Gates Jr. First of all, Roland Martin's not FBA, so his opinion don't matter at all. Then now you got the burden to show.
Not FBA.
Okay, well, he's from the island. Okay, dude. Next question, I'm kicking you off. Like, you're too dumb to know people's background. Roland Martin is from the island, bro. Anyway, so they're not scholars, right? In the sense of to speak on our behalf as far as ethnonyms. No, they're not a scholar in that at all. So I had to mute him because he's just ranting and rambling. We need some order in here. We need some order in the court. So come off mute and ask your next bogus questions. I could kill that too. Not kill it, so I can beat that up too.
Okay. What makes you, as an FBA, better than the quote unquote black people that you don't claim as FBA?
There's no such thing as black people who are not FBA.
Well, if the majority, I'll if I'm allowed to elaborate further on that statement, on that question. The vast majority of black people do not call themselves FBA.
What do they call themselves?
They typically call themselves black, flat out.
What does FBA stand for?
FBA stands for Foundational Black American.
Okay, so those people that call themselves black, are they American?
We can dispute that.
Is their nationality? Are they citizens of America? Yes or no?
Yes, citizens of the United States. Yes, they are.
Okay. Are they foundational? Did they help build the country? Yes or no?
Forcibly.
Don't matter. I don't care if they had their arms cut off. Did they help build the country? Yes or no? So, I mean, again, you asked for honest, cordial conversation. I'm giving that to you now. So now you're not going to lie. I got to kick you off. So did those people help build this country? Yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, cool.
It's by force. Like when you helping somebody.
Hey. All right, now look at this.
Credit for it, you get acknowledged.
All right, now look at this. Don't worry, Chad. I got him. All right, I got to mute him so he can calm down. All right, his ADHD is kicking in. All right, dude, come off the mute. Come off the mute. I'm gonna slow you down.
But am I correct?
Be quiet. Be quiet. If I was to go rob a bank, right? Right? Are you listening?
Yes, I am, sir.
And I told you, hey, go pick up that rope and tie the manager up. And you did it. Did you tie him up?
I did, based on your order.
Did you tie him up?
Based on what you told me. You said go tie him up. That's exactly what I did. I tied him up.
Okay.
Now I wouldn't have tied him up if I wasn't told to tie him up.
Don't matter. The question is, did you see? Look, dude, you're lightweight. You're embarrassing yourself, really. And matter of fact, you're adding to my clip. I'm gonna throw this on my new TikTok account, Cooking You. So the question is, you tied him up, and I'm asking you, did you tie him up? Just a yes or no question.
I tied him up.
Okay. Cool. Now, the reason why is irrelevant. I didn't ask that. I just said, did you tie them up? You did. We built the country the same way. All right?
But sir, we worked for and wasn't treated as human beings. How can we glorify that?
Right.
How can we glorify?
Yeah, I got them off. I got them off. I can't go back and forth with these ninjas. I got them off. Yeah, I can't keep doing that. So here's the thing with that, family. Here's the thing with that. I should have had one more question for him. Well, I had no questions for him, but I should have asked this question before I played this video. Let me go here. Let me see. This is it right here.
The entire purpose of affirmative action, set-asides, civil rights laws, laws that limit constitutional rights to freedom of contract, freedom of association, all of that was to make up for the legacy of slavery and Jim Crow. So unless these benefits are going to, roughly defined, foundational Black Americans, the descendants of American slaves, you've taken away the whole purpose of this. So to make the point that Kamala isn't a foundational Black American, I'm always pointing to unless these benefits.
All right, so what am I playing this? I'm playing this because you have who people call a white racist. She's sitting here calling us foundational Black Americans. Every word, FBA. It's not that hard to see. So and she most likely is super racist. Don't like any Black people, but she got common sense. She knows that we're foundational. It's common sense what we did for the country. Don't matter how we did it, why we did it, and when we did it. The fact is we did it. And that's why we even talk about reparations, because we did it. Watch this.
Are going to roughly define.
And then what? If you're in the chat talking trash, we're gonna block you. Don't say one word in the chat, bro. If you say one thing in the chat, we're gonna block you. Just listen. You're a student today, every day.
Foundational Black Americans, the descendants of American slaves.
Now he couldn't admit that we built the country, so we got a so-called racist and culture calling us what we are, FBA, Foundation Black Americans, and he said that word ain't going nowhere. That's interesting. It reached the right wing media. Okay, now listen. This is the current president of the United States. Let's see what he says about our history in building this country.
African Americans built this nation. We built this nation.
Oh, did he say, oh, you were forced to build the nation? He said, you built the nation. What else?
You're just starting to get real credit for that, okay?
Right. From a so-called racist, but not from the mulattoes, because dude was definitely mulatto. Okay, not from the mulattoes and not from the tethers, but from so-called racists, we are getting our flowers.
I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to you built the nation. We all built it, but you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. That's why it's so easy to conclude that we built the country. And that's why Tariq Nasheed asked those questions, because it's just a sincerity check. Like, we want to see if you're really sincere, if you honest. It's really an integrity check. We want to see if you got any integrity, like, before we had this conversation. That's why a lot of times we ask questions first before we let you ask us questions, because sometimes we want to have a serious conversation. Did we build the country? Did Africans sell us? Like, these are the litmus test questions sometimes we ask before we even take you serious. But for him, no problem, bro. Just add to my content. I'll answer your questions right away for fun. But so-called racists is out here saying we're calling us Foundation Black Americans and admitting we built the country. So I don't need a mulatto or a tether to sit here and tell us that we are Foundation Black Americans or we built the country. I don't need either one of you. You dig? And like he said, his grandfather and father was paid on those farms. He said that. Yeah, I just wanted to double check. Like, y'all got paid on the farms? All right. So let me shout out the chat real fast. I see the chat is lit. We got 7 Up. We got Alicia Hill. We got H. We got Marvin. Rowell, we got Born Enemy, we got Stephen Wilcox, we got W. Williams, we got Mr. Bad Guy, Brassard, we got Bantu Mandinka, we got LL, long time, we got FBA Sit the Truth 34, long time, Bruh 45, we got Real Number 19, we got we got Taya Tay Carter, we got Golden Brown, we got Needle Swain, we got Biggie in the building, we have Child of the Sun, Nick OG in the building, we got Sister Carol in the building. We got, I think I said Steve Wilcox. I'll say it again. Dexter Scarborough in the building. I am sixth in the building. I think I said W. Williams, but no problem saying it again. Carlos Magus. We got Noki. We have, this is a lineage roll call right here. All right. I do this often. Lorraine Morrow, this is just showing respect to the lineage. Who else is out here? I didn't say Maxwell Jenkins. We have Gemini G22. We got W1 Sons 4 scholars, right? Let me give you your lineage wrench, make you a moderator. Everybody make sure to like the video. We have, who else is in the building? Renaissance woman. We have Andre Townsend in the building. Timothy, see you. This is a grand evening, grand night, whichever one you want to call it. And we got a super chat by Gemini G22. Thank you for the lineage love. And I am definitely going to play the I'm definitely going to play the donation song. Jaquan 007 in the building. Renaissance woman says, search trademark is one word. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'll tell you, I got a big headache today. I woke, it's mainly because I didn't eat until like 3 o'clock. Family, when I'm like anxious to do something, the day afterwards, I'm usually gonna get no sleep. So today's my son's first day at school, right? First day at school. So I knew last night I would get no sleep. So like when it's my first day at work, or if it's something really important I got to do, I'm normally not going to have any sleep. So it's first day at school. So I didn't get any sleep, and I didn't even eat for the first time. I eat good every day, family. And today I didn't eat at all until I picked him up, and that headache, when I went live earlier, that headache was already there. So I messed up. But tomorrow I'll be back. Now he's in school. That's over with. He likes it. That's over with. All right. I should be feeling better tomorrow. Okay, so we have the family. We got the lineage. Andre Hall in the building. I see you. So yeah, Israelite 1865. Let me see who just chimed in. All right, I lost connection for a little while. So Andre Hall, I see you. All right, let me see who else popped in. I shout out the super chat. Thank you. Was it Gemini? Let me go back because I cut out for a second. Yeah, Gemini G. Damn, pass it again. Gemini G22, $5 super chat. Lineage love in the building. Thank you very much, $5. And let's get back to the show. Kia Hall in the building. Salik Bay just pulled up. Natural Beauty is in the building. Fresh always. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button and always never be ashamed to support your own. Donate. The like button is, by the way, that's a donation. So clicking the like button is the best donation. And if you want to do a little more, you can hit the Cash App super chat. But here's the donation encouragement song, right? Because a lot of times we coming from slavery. You dig? We're getting better, but
we have to add value to our content.
Yes.
And our voices.
Hey, haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they done. Cash App, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, all they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, how they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, how they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Haters gon' hate, supporters don't hate. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. Please don't hate. Please support, don't hate. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, or they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. Cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme. I'm really real one of them ones, are they dumb? Thumbs up,
Black America.
subscribe, cash app, dollar sign on by his rhyme.
Americans, we're all in some pattern, and I'll be one that I've set up here. Tariq is not a leader. The code is the leader. We've had to realize, we've had to decentralize since we've lost a lot of black leaders post-civil rights, so they've been co-opted. So again, this is just clarification. Y'all got to stop this like running to Twitter, running to TikTok. Tariq said this, Tariq said that. No, this is clarification about our culture. Stop getting it confused. Salute, Tariq. Yo, if you need a mod, please let me know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, fam. Now listen, with the Native American thing, we were reclassified as Negro. They reclassified Native Americans, many of the red ones. Now, if you want to go back and claim a Native American tribe, knock yourself out. I'm not stopping you. Knock yourself out. If you want to go to the swap meet with some feathers and some moccasins, knock yourself the fuck out. I ain't stopping you. Don't have a problem with it. People to go to the swap meet with the moccasins and the feathers with you.
Right. She was making an argument that nobody's arguing. Like, when do FBA's Adolf Freeman stop anybody from saying they were here already? They're indigenous. No, you're part of the lineage. We don't give a damn how you listen, family. We really don't care how you ended up FBA. If you can trace your lineage, that's all that matters to us. When you came on a slave ship, whether you were already here, it doesn't matter. What only matters is that you are of the lineage. We don't care how you got to the lineage. If you can prove you are, that's it. And we embrace you as no different. So somebody coming off the boat, somebody already here, we don't look at nobody as the authentic FBA. Everybody's FBA evenly. You dig? So she came here trying to add some type of extra fight, extra divide. Like, nah, that's not our thing. Then she said we don't like to talk about Africans selling us. What? We point that out more than anybody. Like, yeah, you got us confused with the Pan-Africanists. Like, really? Like, you got to know, like, what space you're in.
Don't blame me. Y'all, they're mad at me because other people don't want to claim a Native American tribe that then kicked out the black members already. A lot of people don't want to claim that. Oh,
Hold on. I got a super chat. Lineage Love in the building. Sleek Bay. Yeah, you a regular. You always donating and supporting, bro. Appreciate it, though.
respect people's opinion. I ain't got to, and then people start talking about, well, y'all using black. Well, black, it means pale. And according to Black Law Dictionary, it means pale and dead. So if you say you is black, you are saying you is a zombie. Okay, shut up.
Right.
Just shut up with the damn plebiscite babble. That's the problem.
Yeah, so now the guy who called in just now, he tried to call in yesterday, and you guys called. He said, he's playing dumb. Like he's trying to fill me out, and that's why I came more aggressive today. Cause family, he called in yesterday, and y'all could check the live yesterday. I was very cordial with him. I was not sarcastic. I was not mean, but I told the family because the family said, "Nah, he's playing dumb. He's a troll." So I was like, "All right." Then he came with a different name, family. Yesterday's name was Justice. Today's name Linwood. So he's already trolling, and I gave him a chance. He started to be dumb. And I gave him that dumb energy. He did. So I was on one today. So he called. Then he gets offended. He gets zesty. Like, no. You came with that cynical, disrespectful energy, and I gave it right back to you.
Problem. Too much damn plebiscite babble. No, and we're doing all that stuff. And TikTok is full of that plebiscite babble. Yeah, I mean, people that well, the United States is a corporation. See, the United States don't really exist. It's really called Narnia, okay? That's the real name. And then we were the Narnia mound builders, okay? Okay, Narnia mound builders, knock yourself out. If you the Narnia mound builders, knock yourself out. Okay? Don't get mad at me.
Right, yeah, we don't care what name you call yourself.
I didn't tell nobody to not join the Narnia mound building tribe. I didn't coax nobody. People blame me for way too much shit.
Family, that's the TikTok. Subscribe to my TikTok.
I get blamed for everything. The Democrats always blaming me for stuff. The Democrats, they got whole sent to attack me. Then the Republicans always blame me for stuff. The tethers always blame me. Tariq makes you hate us. Tariq makes you xenophobic. Tariq brainwash you. I didn't brainwash nobody. I didn't trick nobody. People are just tired of folks undermining us. They're tired of the disrespect. And we basically decided to respect and look at our own lineage and designate our own lineage and put respect on our own lineage and make other people put respect on the lineage. Yeah, that's what it is. And again, I've always said what makes you a foundational Black American is that you are a combination of the Aboriginal people who are here. And
I'm gonna play that back so you'll miss it. The family. The main reason why I came at him strong is because he was acting like he knew something. African American, FBA ain't legally bounded. And then I asked about trademark. I said, okay, so how do you lose your trademark? He didn't know anything. He was speaking like he did. And when you do that, yeah, you're going to trigger me. I don't like dumb people playing smart. I really don't.
Yeah. That's what it is. And again, I've always said what makes you a foundational Black American is that you are a combination of the Aboriginal people who are here. And I was arguing with Tethers all day yesterday about that. They were trying to deny that. I'm hitting them with irrefutable facts. There were Black people on this land way before Columbus. And again, we were mixed in with the Africans who came over. That is a fact. They put us all on the same plantation. We were all living in the same area. So of course we intermingled with each other, and that created an ethnogenesis. That's what makes us foundational to the United States. And we're a Black American by logic. You see? So it's not rocket science. It is not rocket science. All right, let me get some other people in here. All right, y'all hop on in here. And we're getting in here. A lot of people are getting in here. Let's Let's see. Where we at? Let's get liberal economists. I'm gonna A Black TV. All right. What's up, some of the people in here? How do I mod people up too? I'd like to get some moderators in here to kind of.
How you doing, Tariq?
Hey, brother. How are you, sir?
All right. We listen to you, a lot of black people, a lot of us Negro people. We listen to you both on Twitter. I come from Twitter, but we listen to both on Twitter and TikTok. So really enjoy your shows. But I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, very erudite, very succinct questions, if possible.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so I was on a couple of African panels on TikTok just earlier today, and I was arguing with a couple of them, especially Nigerians, telling them that, especially ones from the UK, telling them that it's not possible for them to trace their lineage back 3. Birth certificates are new. It's a new invention for them. There was never a standard language or a standard form in which they could track their lineage past 3 generations. Would you agree to that? Of Ethiopia and accept that? I'm talking about more specifically West Africans. I'm talking about West Africans. So again, no West African can trace their lineage past about 3 generations, past 1960. Most of the countries had their independence around the 1960s. So again, aside from Liberia, which of course we all know that Black American freedmen had founded that country under the American Colonization Society. The first president of Liberia was a Black American freedman. But aside from Liberia, my claim to you, and I want you to just say yay or nay on this, as to whether or not West Africans, their lineage past about approximately 3 generations. Okay, that's my question.
Okay, yeah, and that's kind of an accurate assessment, and not just the West Africans, really most of Africa. And I'm not saying that to disparage them, but a lot of them don't have birth certificates over there. They don't really keep the same kind of records as we do here. So a lot of them don't have birth certificates. So when they tell us that we don't know who we are, I think that's a projection. Our history and lineage is very well documented here. No, somebody's saying, don't act, or somebody's like, huh? Yeah, a lot of people in Africa don't have birth certificates. That's why when they come over here and immigrate here, they list their birthdays as January 1st. Google that. Most immigrants who come over here, they have a January 1st birthday. That's like a default birthday for immigrants. Google that. A lot of people who have January 1st birthdays are immigrants because they do not have birth certificates. Family, y'all notice these basketball players that come from Africa to play over here? They never know how old they really are. Y'all notice that? I'm not being mean, but yeah, who was that? Was it Mutombo? Where was Mutombo from?
It's on Mutombo. Where's Mutombo from? I don't want to lie to you. I forgot. But look, family. So I found this section in the PDF that I want you guys to see. Okay, right there. Why trademarking FBA was a strategic and brilliant move. Okay, so I want to read this real fast. Tariq Nasheed's decision to trademark foundational Black Americans FBA was not only legal, but also politically and culturally smart. Here's why. By trademarking FBA, Tariq can prevent outsiders from co-opting the term or redefining it, establish clear parameters for how the term is used and how it applies then it says deter unauthorized individuals or groups from commercializing the identity. Watch this. This helps maintain integrity over the movement and insulates it from dilution, confusion, or hijacking, which Pan-African, it says Adolf, but it has or other rival camps might attempt. It says, positioning it as a replacement for Black or African Americans. Trademarking FBA opens the door to eventually institutionalizing it as official ethnic label. Why? The term African American ties Black Americans to Africa, a whole continent, rather than our real roots in the U.S. soil. Black is overly broad and used for global populations, e.g., Black Cubans, Black Jamaicans, Black British, blackity, black, black, black. FBA, that's why I took it back. I repoed it from it. Okay, FBA uniquely captures the lineage, experience, and contribution of U.S.-born descendants of slavery, similar to how terms like Navajo and Ashkenazi do for other groups. So this is what you get in the PDF. Making FBA a legally protected term builds a foundation for its use in census and demographic categories, cultural historical scholarship, political advocacy, and reparation efforts. Blocking commercial exploitation, there you go. Without a trademark, outside entities like tethers, corporations, grifters, or even opposition movements could use FBA to make merchandise or host events, misrepresent the ideology for profit or disruption, confuse the public with fake affiliations. The trademark lets Nasheed and any FBA aligned institutions, so not just Tariq Nasheed, it's extended to any FBA aligned institution, enforce rights and sue infringers, especially if they misrepresent what FBA means. President, other movements that benefited from legal protection: Nation of Islam, Black Lives Matter, Global Network, and the NAACP. So stop. This is important. You got to do this. Tariq Nasheed moves to trademark. Tariq Nasheed's move to trademark. FBA follows the same logic, but goes further by trying to establish a new ethnic designation, not just a slogan. Final thought: a path to institutional recognition. Trademarking FBA could be the beginning of a legal category for government forms like Native American, Hispanic, etc. A protected lineage for reparations eligibility. A cultural brand for books, media, events, curricula. It's a strategic first step towards full social, legal, and cultural recognition of a unique people, not defined by Africa or color, but by blood, soil, and history rooted in the U.S. Okay, there you go. So now I go into the Black American Heritage flag. You dig? But yeah, so that's what I had. That's what I was trying to find. But I was so mad I couldn't find the damn thing. But you see, I didn't stop till I found it. And that's a competitive spirit in me. Anyway.
Ew.
Family, now let's get back.
Y'all know, come on now, let's be real. A lot of them basketball players be playing over here and they never know their real age. You get in? Yeah, they don't know what their real ages are. Yeah, so they be over here. I am 15 years old. I am a teenager. But you look like Danny Glover in the face. You be old as hell talking about you 15. So there's a lot of that. Now, I've seen stories where they had like high school basketball players from like Nigeria somewhere, and they're beating all the kids. And this fool got a January 1st birthday. He's really 48 years old, but he's playing as a damn senior in high school because he done told them he's 16. You see a lot of that stuff. So they don't really have records like that. So they don't really know their lineage like that. They really don't. Come on now. Yes, somebody says this is the real Tariq. It is the real Tariq. Now that's mean-spirited. Somebody said they don't keep records, they can't afford paper or deodorant. Now we're not going to say that now. That's mean-spirited. Goodbye. Wait, somebody said you do have birth certificates.
Yeah, that was messed
hold
up.
on,
They
hop on in
can't
here.
afford paper or deodorant. Who said that in the chat? Somebody said, damn, somebody said something funny in chat. They said, Timothy said, FBA, we need to start putting up pictures of their homelands whenever they get out of pocket. They'll shut up. Yeah, y'all too mean, yo. I can't be that mean. I ain't gonna lie. I can't, like, I could just, I could growl at them, but I can't be that mean and petty, man. I wish I could.
Hop on in here. All right. The floor is open. If y'all got something to say, come on in here. Let me get some more folks in here. Let's get some more people in here. All right. Let's go. Who we got? We got somebody.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
I had to pause real quick. Hey, real thanks for the Cash App donation, $5. Next time in the note put your YouTube name. 'Cause I know a lot of times that Cash App handle ain't the same as your YouTube. Feel me? But Carrie Wright, thank you as well. Fresh Always, thank you. And 420 Alien Age earlier, thank you. Wait, let me do it right. Let's back up. Let me do it right. 420 $10 Cash App. Let me do it right. Fresh Always $5 Cash App. Carrie Wright $5 Cash App. And Heru $5 Cash App. There you go. Now I did it right. I got to call out the number. Thank you.
Can hear you now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had something going on. So now, Miss Creo, where are you from, beloved?
I'm from Louisiana.
Okay. What flag is that?
That's the Venezuelan flag.
Are you part Venezuelan?
Yeah, my grandpa Venezuelan. My other three grandparents from Louisiana.
Okay, got it. So what's on your mind here?
Oh, what I wanted to ask you, because you just said mean-spirited just now. So do you believe that there could be because I respect, the whole FBA wanting to be delineated on ethnic groups.
Well, but I don't respect your flag in this country. What is the point, family? I just can't understand the logic. Your flag failed you. You're in a whole nother somebody else's homeland. Our flag rescued you. I don't get the whole flag thing. Why are you flying that as though it saved you? I just see that as the ultimate disrespect. Really. This flag saved you, not your flag. And you're flying it around like that just the ultimate disrespect. For real.
But do you think that requires xenophobia?
You know what? Let's do it, family. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm getting tired of this. Xenophobia is the fear, dislike, or hatred of foreigners, strangers, or of anything perceived as foreign or strange. Family, we're going to start making them prove that. Prove that I fear, dislike, hate foreigners. Okay? So let's not even play with them anymore. Let's start putting a burden of proof on them. I got it. You can keep dropping it. Prove anything I said mirrors this definition. Fear, dislike, hatred. What did I say that made you believe that it was fearful of a foreigner, I disliked a foreigner, or hated one? We said delineate. That means we're going to stay to ourselves. It's not hatred. The hell? So if your child go in his room, he hates everybody? No, he needs his me time. We need our me time. That's all. That's all we're saying. We need our me time.
What does that have to do with our lineage?
No, I'm saying, do you think, I'm not saying y'all lineage. I'm saying separating the two groups. Like, what do you think about people arguing in the xenophobia back and forth?
If that's their prerogative to do that, that has nothing to do with changing their lineage. They're still going to be a foundational Black American. And the person they're arguing with is still going to be a Nigerian or whatever. That doesn't change the lineage, right?
I'm not saying do it change the lineage. I'm basically asking, do you personally agree with it?
No, that's inconsequential because I'm all about lineage. If people want to beef or curse each other out, all right, let them beef and curse each other out. That has nothing to do with lineage because you just tied it to lineage. See, that's what you just did. You just tied it to.
I'm asking. I'm saying like the FB, because that's basically why they be beefing is because of the separation or whatever. People be beefing about being a separate lineage. But my other question is, what was my other question? Oh, my other question, when it comes to, because you said that FBA is basically some people were originally here and other people came from Africans, correct? That were imported.
Yes. Well, it's a common. It's a combination. Yes.
So do you think that majority are, or do you think it's possible for a lot of people to be purely like their bloodline be purely still of the Black American Indians who are already here?
It's possible. It's possible that there are just some people who didn't mix with some of the Africans who came over, but it's very rare because we were classified as Negro and we had to live among each other. There was no separate area for the Black indigenous people. All of them were put into the Negro pot. So they did not live in a separate area. So it was impossible for us to not mix with each other because we had to depend on each other. There's so much evidence showing that with some of the runaways over in the Great Dismal Swamp, there was a lot of Black indigenous people mixed with runaway people who had African descent. So we lived too much into proximity with each other for there to be just a pure Aboriginal presence and just a pure African presence. And there are no pure Africans over here that were descended from slaves because we got mixed in with way too many people, even Europeans. So.
Okay, so you basically think the majority are a mix of the Aboriginal, indigenous Blacks and the Africans that came here. Okay, I get your point.
Right. So, but thank you, dear. So the thing is, the level of mixture to me is inconsequential because the ethnogenesis happened. So the minute we got on them plantations, or the minute we were on this land, and you were a Negro, or you had a Negro phenotype, the ethnogenesis began. It's that simple. So some of the indigenous things that were going on, that got amalgamated and remixed and transformed into a new ethnogenesis. We started doing things on this land that was unique from the Aboriginal and unique from Africa. That's why in foundational Black American culture, so many things are unique to us that's not seen in other groups.
Right.
So we had
Hold that thought. Super chat acknowledgement. 7 up 999 FBA certified super chat. The lineage love is on deck. Thank you very much.
ethnogenesis. Miss Tim's, I can't pronounce your name. Tim something?
That's fine. My name's Tim Ghazi. I just wanted to speak on what you and I think there was another panelist that was here before and you were talking about birth certificates in Africa and whether we tracked our lineage or not in Africa. I just wanted to understand where exactly did you get that information from? Hello?
He went to go.
Hello?
He went to go take out the trash on you. She asked that dumbass question, yo, Tariq Nasheed went to go take out the trash on her time.
Oh, sorry about that, man, because people are texting me while I'm doing that. Okay, so you now?
About Africans not being able to track their lineage.
A lot of people from Africa don't have birth certificates. That's a reality.
A lot of Africans, so because they don't have birth certificates, track their lineage. They don't know nothing about their lineage.
Yeah, I
They're
didn't
not
say
able
that,
to
but
go
for the
further
most
than
part,
the
but you
birth
can't, because you don't have the right documents, so you can only trace so far. You can't go all the way back. Over here, we can go back. Okay, are you done, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm agreeing to what
Yeah. Look at the foolishness that they do. She asked a question, he goes to answer it. He's answering it, and she's just like Linwood earlier. Justice, like he come up with the I'm gonna give him a name. The mulatto guy, the zesty mulatto guy. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a name where we got revenue. Let's get that guy a name. I'm gonna think of a name for him where we know. But right now I'm gonna say mulatto guy. Mulatto. The mulatto guy, he thought he had some tough questions for me today. It's like, dude, everything you asking me is pretty much in the PDF I created. Like none of this stuff is original, unique, or tough for me. And then when we answer the questions, they don't want to move on. They want to stay right there. No, I answered it. We move on. So Tariq goes to answer her question. She goes to like scoff at him and make noises. Like, what are we doing?
You're saying. Okay. So I just wanted to actually to educate in case a question like this ever comes up again. You would be well equipped with the information by not just Googling it, but actually speaking to people from there, right? Exactly. So I just want to explain something.
Oh, that is your name. It's Haru Heinous. All right. I thought that was just your Cash App name. Thank you, Haru Heinous, for the $5 Cash App. How about to say super chat for the $5 Cash App. Okay, so that is your whole handle name on YouTube. All right, Haru Heinous. Got it.
So let's slow down for 1 second. Now, where are you from? Where are you from, ma'am?
I'm South African, particularly Zulu and Xhosa.
Why does she sound like that if she's South African? Why does she sound like that? That's crazy. Hey, thank Jazz for the $3 super chat. Super sticker. I think it was super sticker. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's lineage love right there.
Got it.
Yes. So the Zulus and the Xhosa are of the Nguni tribe, right? That's our umbrella tribe. And if you go further, we are of the Bantu people. So the way that down south in the southern regions of Africa, us Nguni people, the people that fall under that Nguni umbrella, the way that we track our lineage is through clan names. So as you can see on my name here, my name is Tem, the name of one of my forefathers, right? I know this because we're able to track our lineage using something that we call izithakazelo. Swati people call it tinanatelo. Those are clan names. So the clan names basically, they tell you who you are and whose you are. They give not just the names of your forefathers, but they tell you about the characters, the kind of people that they were, and where they came from. So it doesn't just tell you the story about where you guys are situated. It tells you about where they came from before they even settled in the places that they currently exist in now. And that's something that is standardized for everyone that is under that Nguni umbrella. So me, for example, I being from South Africa can have somebody else from, let's say, Zimbabwe or someone from Swaziland or Malawi, and they would have the same last name as me. But that the last name itself wouldn't necessarily matter. What matters is the clan names. The clan names tell me if these people are my family or not, because when they start reciting in that clan names, I know that, oh my gosh, we share the same forefathers. So someone that is of Zulu heritage, for example, or South African heritage would look at my social media name and instantly know that my last name is actually Njangase, because Mgazi, as you can see here in my name, is my identifier to show that I am from that lineage. My forefather is Mgazi. And then they will know that because of my lineage, when they go back and back and back, it actually has direct ties to Shaka Zulu's bloodline itself.
Oh my God. The Shaka Zulu. Oh my God. Oh, man, we need something called receipts. Like, come on now. Stop. We got to stop this. This chick said back to Shaka Zulu.
That's how we are able to tell each other apart. I can see another South African look at that last name or hear a clan name and know exactly which bloodline they're from. Those were the ways that we were and are still able to tell our bloodline. The documentation.
Yeah, well, don't Tariq say you can look at your hairline and tell you're tethered? Like, and y'all say that's pseudo. I mean, so which is it? Can we look at people and determine for a fact, or is that only applies to you guys?
Then came after colonization. It came with the YT man, and it was for their own convenience, not necessarily for ours. And we're not the only ones that documented ourselves like this. Other indigenous tribes around the world, not just Africa, are able to track their lineage in their own special ways as well, and they can speak for themselves. But all of these other things were YT people construct. They came with them because of control. They wanted to control things, and they also wanted to document things for their own personal reasons, even in America.
Okay. Okay. But that don't change the reality that a lot of people in Africa, outside of your tribe, don't have birth certificates because they were born somewhere in a tent or somewhere in the desert and nobody documented it. And if they immigrate over here or they get rescued or something, they list their birthdays as January 1st. None of that changes that. I didn't say everybody couldn't trace.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that
Right.
it doesn't discredit the fact that they know who they are. We always know who we are. A birth certificate is a YT man's construct. That's what I'm telling you. Just because other people are not doing things the YT man's way doesn't mean the way that they do their things according to their own cultures and history is invalid. You don't invalidate.
Says the woman who speaks perfect English, the white tea man's way. Like, come on.
People's histories, but just because you have chosen to adopt a European way of doing things.
Well,
And also going back to the whole January 1st thing, I don't know where the heck you got that from. Birth certificates and stuff in Africa in the early 1800s to like late 1900s, that's when they started to be kind of like general, and especially when you need to travel to go overseas. People that are traveling and going overseas usually have the money and the capacity to actually take themselves there a lot of the time, so they will have such things as a birth certificate, and you are required to have birth certificate and documentation to really show when you were born and all of that kind of thing before you travel anywhere. You can't just have a generalized birth date like
that's
no,
not true.
that is incorrect. It is incorrect
that's not true.
for you to
Y'all Google what I just said. All right, y'all look it up.
information you get.
Look it up and tell me I'm lying.
It is from Google. You need to start going to do deeper research about things that you can't.
Whatever apparatus you want to use to look it up, you can look it up.
Deeper research about the things that you come up here.
Ma'am, when people come over here, when people come over here to our homeland, when people come to our homeland, calm down.
Lying on Africans.
Abasola, calm down. Abasola, calm down.
Lied about
We don't, ma'am. I'm not Sally.
Yeah, they get on there and be going crazy, yo. So her unique way that she claims they can trace their lineage back to Shaka Zulu. She then pins that on every African got to make that claim or something similar. But a lot of them do not know where they cannot trace their lineage. That's a fact.
Struthers, I'm not Sally Struthers, ma'am.
You lied.
I'm not Sally Struthers. Calm down.
You lied.
We don't do that. Calm down. We have the down. No. You don't talk over me, ma'am. Ma'am, this is ma'am. I'm not at the Red Cross about to give you a bag of grains. I'm not about to give you a bag of grains. Calm down, ma'am. Abasola, calm down. We don't do that. No. Abasola, calm down. You're not gonna do that. No, we have these little TikTok spaces. Y'all got to clean stuff up. All this yelling and all this goosey babbling. We don't do that. No. Abasola, calm down.
Clean up your knowledge.
Calm down, Abasola. I'm gonna get you, ma'am.
Clean up your knowledge.
Ma'am.
Clean up your knowledge.
Ma'am. We don't do that. You're not gonna talk over me, Abasola. Calm down.
Clean up your lies.
All right, you're repeating the same thing over and over like you do at the Red Cross.
Hey, family, when I had made the motivational donation song, it was supposed to be like it was supposed to be like a 30-second like thing, like, hey, support the channel, donate, like, subscribe. But family, when I got into that one, I was like, damn, I just turned a 30-second motivational donate to the channel, like, lineage love type of chant to like a hit song. Like that thing, I was bumping that thing all day today. I'm like, dang, like I think I'm pretty good at making this music stuff. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna pick up part 2 on this one right here. We're gonna go get some bread. We ran out of bread, some mayonnaise, you dig? But I appreciate the lineage. Let me make sure nobody Let me Flock in the building. Buckhorse DC in the building as we're Chad Smith as though as we're gonna head out. So let me drop that hit motivational song again on the way out. And tomorrow my son got an early day. So I won't even try to go live. I don't think early. I'll wait till I get him and then get to the diner and go live about like about 2:30, something like that, 2:30 p.m. All right, family. So let's leave with a dope outro, a motivational outro. I like this right here. This is really bump worthy. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna find out how to you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna play with the TikTok. You know what? I'm gonna go live on YouTube after I get my son, like around 2:30. But I'm gonna play with TikTok live about early in the morning. I think I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll rock with TikTok live and give it about an hour, mess around with it, see what we do there. Try to get some tethers over here. But they gotta be better than the tethers we've been having. Like these guys don't African American legally binds. Bro, I've been researched that up, down, left, and right, cooked them. Like, get out of here. Is that in the PDF? I gotta make sure that's in the PDF. I think it is, but I'm gonna double check before I start, emailing out. Like I got some time now because this was his first day of school, but this first day I was really just busy. So sometime this week I find time to look over, proofread the PDF, and then make sure African American and how that came about. I believe it's in there, but I'm gonna double check. And yeah, man, we're gonna be lit with the PDF. But look at this dope motivational outro.
We have to start supporting ourselves. We have to add value to our content and our voices.
Hey, haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Please don't please support on it. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, are they dumb? Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. I'm really real, one of them ones, are they dumb? Thumbs up. Subscribe, cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong.